I have some plumber coming over in about an hour. So, as you can imagine, I'm cleaning. Gotta do some tidying. And I want to make sure our water's going to be off for the next couple of hours. So, clean against some nice and clean for this quarter. We're clean up this place. Clean up the counter. To there, cleaning off the counter. The water pressure for the hot water very low. Good morning. It's Patrick. Hi guys. Hello. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm sure you're curious. Trying to get ready for the day. Trying to clean and tidy up my kitchen because we got like 5 people that live in this house. Whew. It gets dirty real fast. I don't know if you guys can relate. Counter looks a million times better than what it did about 20 or so minutes ago. That's nice. And finishing touches. Like, and pour some of this comment into the sink as well. What do you got going on, Mr. Patrick? What do you got to get ready for today? Okay, we'll let that sit for a little bit. And I've already started meal prepping as well. Got some tuna steaks for my lunch today in my convection oven. Got 2 of them. Lots of good protein there. Very protein focused. And I get my sink mostly clean. I would not say that that's 100%, but it certainly is a lot better than it was before. And cool, yard work, mowing, edging, nice. So lots of physical manual labor there. Kind of looks a lot better. And then here I'm making some lentil soup. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta clean off my table too. Cannot walk away from that. And I suppose I need to clean off my stove too. The list of things to do just never seems to stop. Let me clean off. Are you full time with that, Patrick? Full time yard work, or what else do you do, or whatnot? Okay, got that going. I feel like I'm doing a lot of physical labor this morning. This isn't even my gig. I'm just doing regular house cleaning before the day starts. And oh, nice, cool. And nice. And so what did you do before you were retired? I'm curious. Like it's mostly the stove, the side of the stove that needs the cleaning here. This thing's almost empty. And maybe you can see what I'm doing. Kind of just have to. Oh, cool. Wow, 31 plus years. That's amazing. That is quite the career you got there. And here I'm kind of on the opposite end. I'm 30 now. But didn't really take career moves until I got my bachelor's recently. And nice. Didn't start making serious career moves until I got my bachelor's degree and decided like, okay, like I actually can get more experience and kind of move my way up to higher positions. But still just kind of needing a lot of experience. 1 second while I kind of wash this off and come back. And so I am right now fitness and nutrition coach / consultant. And so I just went and trained one of my clients this morning at 7 to 8, and now it's 9. We have a plumber coming in at 10 to, I guess, fix some of our plumbing issues somewhere. I didn't really even know we had plumbing issues, but apparently we do. So our water's going to be turned off for a couple of hours, yada yada. So I'm going to definitely be like upstairs in my room in my office working by then. But I figured I would take some time to clean the kitchen really quick. And yeah, right? Super, super important. And I quite like what I do very much. I get a lot of fulfillment out of it. And even though I keep trying to still get some sort of like regular full-time position, I find that I don't have the drive or like the patience or the dream to like pursue someone else's business growth other than my own. And so I have my own LLC. And so I'm trying to grow my business and help people get into really good shape, because I myself have done a couple bodybuilding shows, and as they say, the science of fat loss has already been figured out, and the muscle is the organ of longevity. So I really have taken those two things into my own practice, and that's kind of what I developed my own niche in. So my niche is building muscle. And yeah, I think LLC was a really good option for me. I was kind of bouncing between that and sole proprietor, but honestly, in a lot of situations I've noticed, you can kind of like, if you're like applying for something, you can bounce between the two, and they're not really like not really super significantly different between the two. Yeah. Okay. So I guess one last thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I was a fitness consultant for the last year for a small studio across the way, a couple of towns over, and decided that I was actually much happier doing my own thing. Ooh, ouch. Doing my own thing now that I have my LLC started. It's just much happier, and it was just a lot. It's a lot to be a machine for someone else's dream, you know. And after 10 or so years of working for other people, I just finally decided that I need to take care of my energy. I need to take care of my future. I need to take care of myself in a lot of ways. So trying to build this up as its own asset. Have that for myself and future generations, family. And so yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to. Or that's who I am. That's what I'm doing in terms of my job and what I've decided to do right now. What feels best for me. But it's kind of nice to know what other people are doing and how are we all starting the day. And what are our goals right now? So thank you. That means a lot. So yeah, ever since making that decision, I've also made new goals that I've like just never really had in the past. Wow, everything looks a lot better now. Cleaned off table, cleaned off counters, cleaned off stove top. Obviously there's so much more that needs to be done, but I ain't got the time for it right now. I've just kind of gotten the basics done. Maybe, although I ought to check on, see if there's a way I can show this to you. So I made some lentil soup, which normally I don't. Wonder, actually. Which I have not made lentil soup in a long time. Okay, this might get a little foggy. But there was some at the food pantry. And okay, I think it might actually be pretty close to done. I put some onions, a little bit of garlic, seasoning. So that's what all that stuff on the sides. There's just a bunch of seasoning in there. And stir it up, make sure it's not caking. Yeah, it's all the seasoning on the side. So yeah, I found this at the food pantry and realized that my health priorities and nutrition deficiencies and whatnot are kind of always ever evolving, and I'm focusing heavily on getting more iron in my diet and more potassium, and as well as low cholesterol and high protein options. And so lentils and what was the other thing? Lentils and beans, things like that, have become kind of my next fixation, I guess you could say, because I will be making that, incorporating that into my meal plan, and hopefully benefiting from getting more iron and potassium, low sodium, low cholesterol meals to kind of pair with my main protein sources. Yeah, that looks a lot better than it did before. And then whoever is coming over to work on the plumbing can have a cleaner kitchen to work from. Whatever they're doing, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I know garlic is great. I need to eat 3 cloves. Oh my goodness. That's funny. So I've been handing out these around town. My little flyers, just make them here at home. This is technically like supposed to be all colored, and the background's supposed to be like a marble kind of pattern. But this is kind of how it comes out because my printer is not that great. But yeah, I've been I've been holding classes and getting clients interested in programs that I'm holding, and so that's been pretty cool. I've been enjoying that, making an easy model of which to work from, and got my fan on here. It's very cold up here. So that has been pretty darn good. While I'm on this cleaning bender, shoot, I need to like start getting my work done, but I'm already cleaning a lot, and I have 2 cats upstairs that are my. Oh, thank you. Well, I guess it is kind of on the professional sense. I used Canva and just kind of used one of their templates and just changed it to look like something I would obviously made it to look like what I wanted to. So yeah, what I was thinking of is, so I have these 2 cute little kitties. Well, they're not little, they're pretty big. This one's Prince, and that's Sleepy. And they're very sweet kitty cats. And yet there's their litter box, and you can kind of tell they just trail. Can't really see it. They trail cat litter everywhere. And so you can probably even see it here. There's just a bunch of cat litter there. And so at least once a week, it's like at least once a week, I have to get this vacuum cleaner and clean up all the cat litter. And I would have done it this weekend. However, I was up in Portland. Hello, good morning. And so I didn't get a chance to clean. And here it is Thursday almost. Oh, thank you. I know they're very cute. Obviously all cats have their I don't know, personality, and they're sneaky, but they're just also so very cute at times too. So you can't hate them all the time. But yeah, I guess I might as well quickly vacuum too. I know I have some client check-ins I gotta do and some outreach and things of that nature, but I'm already on a Clean With Me live. I might as well just spend the next 10 or so minutes knocking it out now. And I also want to do a 12 p.m. Workout with me, kind of a live. And I don't know if I want to do it on here or if I want to do it on Twitch. I'm kind of new to Twitch, but I am trying to get that all figured out. And that helps me get my workout in, to be honest. But it was supposed to just be motivation and supposed to just get get people to work out too. If it's hard to work out on your own, sometimes it's hard to work out on my own. I would be a lot more motivated if I'm instructing or if I'm working out with other people. And so, yeah, I was wanting to hold that at 12, like a live workout with me stream at 12. So if anybody's interested in doing that. And here's 9:30 already. And then I can just tell I'm going to be so tired by the end of the day. I'm going to need a nap, like at some point before I do my afternoon Thursday evening training at 6, which is here in the community, here in town. So shoot, man. Okay. I'm gonna clean a little bit here. What else do you all have going on? Oh, we have one cat. Chica. That's cute. I almost missed a comment. That's cute. What kind of cat do you have? Yeah, I have already figured out that my day is going to be about 12 hours. 12 hours. It's going to be a 12-hour day. I have a planner here on my little Samsung Galaxy thing that I got from my grandma, and I really just like it for, of course, I have my marble background, and then I got a digital calendar, and so, oh, nice. This is one of his little quirks. He loves that thing. I wish he could do that again. Man, do it again. He loves that little scratch post. I feel like he gets pent up with energy and he just needs to hash it out on that thing. There's little Sleepy. And then this cat likes to come up onto my lap. Likes to get some pets. So I usually sit on my lap like this. He's the one that'll run away and hide if there's too much noise, or if there's people that he doesn't know. Like, apparently, according to my boyfriend, when my boyfriend moved in and brought the cats over, he said that I am the second person to ever get to know him this well, this cat. And so my boyfriend has only ever seen Sleepy like come out and be friendly with my boyfriend. And so the fact that he's like gotten used to me, and he comes out and he like sits on my lap and all these things, like, was very different and refreshing and cool to see that. And so yeah, like I was saying, today is the 8th. Today's the 8th. Oh, I wrote all of my things on the wrong day. So this is kind of like, so I'll write down like the main points for my day, and then all the little like biz related things, and then I have personal things. But the biz related things is all kind of coming down onto this list too. And then I had training, and then I just did some cleaning and breakfast, blah blah blah. Here it is about 9:30. I'll have a phone call, business call, and then I should have an hour here to do some work too. And then wanted to do that. Then I have lots of time here of like completing all of this and more, all about right here. But at some point here as well, I would like to take a nap because I might have a lot of energy now, but that's just because I'm a morning person and I got about 9 or so hours of sleep last night. So I am feeling good right now. But trust me, about 1 p.m. will hit and I'll just be like, calm. I'll be real tired. So I'm gonna need a nap. But yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I kind of feel like I've always felt the need to be super, super organized. That's how I get so much stuff done every day. I just remembered something. For Friday evening. Really, really don't know. It's, bad enough that my brain cells are just, starting to malfunction more and more as the days go. I can't really just have everything in my head. I just start to notice that my wires aren't. I don't know, whatever. But yeah. On a different note, just while I have this in front of me, I did the Capital One has like a new mentoring thing, which I highly recommend. I just did it for like the last 3 weeks. It's their money and life mentoring program. And so if you have one of those new Capital One cafes around you, it's not just like the regular Capital One like brick and mortars, it's now a cafe. They'll have a mentoring program where someone will sit with you and whatnot. And so at the very end, I got some goodies. These are two speakers. They're like, I guess, battery powered, or maybe they're chargeable or whatever. But yeah, he's got the zoomies now. But it was really cool to go through the mentoring program because it wasn't like what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a plan. And I mean, it was kind of an action plan, kind of I'm not making any sense. It was like I thought it would be more strategic, but it was like a little bit more based on values, core beliefs, and things of that nature. And I thought that was very cool. That needs to refresh. And so at the very end of each session, they sent me the activity that we went through. And so I want to like pull those up, print them out, and then have that like maybe on my wall or something, so I can always be guided by my new beliefs and my core beliefs and what my plan of action is, just so I'm always focused and remembering that kind of a thing. So so yeah, staying very organized is going to help me it's going to help me stay very organized as I'm running my own LLC. So yeah. Let's see. Well, maybe I don't need to do it right now. I was going to try and just clean, but that is definitely on my to-do list to do that. So hopefully, me kind of cleaning up and tidying things is motivating whoever else is in need of cleaning. This is kind of the before. I gotta tidy this up. This is just not great. And then we've got all of this too, which for the most part, everything is pretty okay. Like I just need to put the sweater away, and then, which I feel bad. Sorry, kitty, just kind of chased him away. It's my boyfriend's sweater. Like there's just some things I need to vacuum up, like, some of those things. And then there's just a bunch of cat litter everywhere. And then this thing that they sit on all the time is now just covered in a layer of fur. And so it'd be really nice to have that vacuumed up and have my shoes away from all the fur, even though they're already just covered in fur. Okay. It is so very interesting how living with cats just changes the way you live. I've never lived with animals really. It's really just been in like the last year or so that we've had cats. And it was quite the adjustment. I've had my the strings on the blinds that you use to pull the blinds up and down. They are destroyed, so now I can't even close my blinds. Fun. And they haven't chewed my wires, which has been nice, but they poop and they barf almost anywhere. Yeah, and the litter box. I mean, my boyfriend does that part, but just the litter box itself is not good to breathe. And then, like, the amount of dust and fumes that, like, propagates into the air once you are cleaning the litter box is just, like, awful. But if you don't clean out the litter box, then all you smell is their pee and poo. So, we're both very excited. He's very over it, very excited to not have cats anymore once these ones are gone. We're kind of just waiting until they keel over, unless if we put more effort into finding someone to take them. But that's a good idea. But this whole town is just covered in cats, and so there's not really anyone here in town that would be. I mean, I'm sure if we tried hard enough, there would be someone willing to do that. But yeah, definitely look into the Capital One Cafe. I mean, even just going there is a vibe in my experience so far. And here's like the goodie bag that they gave me. Of course, it's covered in hair already. But they gave me this goodie bag. and gave me a bunch of stuff on the inside. Of course, this thing is covered, just drenched in cat hair. So that's what's motivating me even more to clean this place up. Like, I think normally I would only need to clean once a week, but oh my gosh, this is just everywhere. So yeah, I think I want to vacuum, but I know, of course, that would be really noisy unless if I mute myself for the next little while, and then I don't know how entertaining that would be to actually just, but ooh, that's pretty far. I wonder if there's a way to meet with them on like Zoom or online somehow. They might have that option. Okay, cool. I will do that, and I need to clean my desk too. I've always been told you got to clean from top to bottom. So gotta clean off this desk. So I think for now, I can kind of clean this off. Yeah, I don't really even want these speakers. I don't know if anybody else does, but I already have a speaker that I use. So I guess that's the charging port in the back. And then, and that turns it on. And I guess it's Bluetooth. It really didn't, wait, did it come with some instructions? This might be nice for something. That's pretty cool, actually. I'll have to see. Maybe I can still give them away as gifts or something. We will see. Yeah. You can still give them away as gifts. I'll wrap them a little bit more prettier than that, but it does seem like those have. Yeah, save it for later. I mean, you can see my speaker here. I have the JBL Pulse. I have JBL Pulse 4, and so it like lights up, and then I'll automatically connect to my phone, and then whatever my phone plays, it'll play some sort of beat to this. So it's pretty cool, and so I don't really feel like I need another. JBL is pretty great. I don't really feel like I need more speakers. This is as portable as it gets. And then at some point I like to put, oh, thanks. I like the colors too. I want to put I like to go onto my little treadmill thing over here and get my steps done this way. So I have that little stepper machine. I don't know, call it a the treadmill. And then I like to make some of my videos with this new thing. My boyfriend got this for me so that my sound quality when I'm making videos is a lot better. And then I've been working on trying to make videos where I read my old journal entries from when I worked at a movie theater. These are the ones when I worked at a movie theater. I was just mostly writing the whole time that I was there to kind of preoccupy myself. And because I've been an avid journaler for 20 years. That's a long time. It's crazy to say, but it's true. I think I started when I was about 10, and here I am 30, so you do the math. Okay, so got all the cat hair, cat litter, dust, everything off my desk. That looks a lot better. And oh, nice. How long have you been journaling for? That's pretty cool. You don't really meet other people who take the time to kind of journal very often, so it is pretty nice thing to do. And okay, now that I got my desk, yeah, I've been journaling for about 20 years, and so I'm trying to make videos now where and I've done it before, but it was just kind of but I think that my voice has changed, my personality's changed a little bit, and I have a lot more insight on my journaling entries. So I'm trying to make a bit more of entertaining videos where I'm reading my journal entries, but then I give some insight or clarity or some lesson learned or something like that in there, so that it's a little bit more valuable and entertaining and to other people to actually listen to. It's not just like a random, why did I just spend my time listening to this chick reading her journal? It's more of like, wow, that was really interesting, very thought provoking. Like I just want it to be thought provoking. I just want it to be coming from the lens of, I don't know, whatever category I fall into. Oh, woman this or fitness girl that, or whatever the case is. So as you can probably tell, my cats have also destroyed my chair. Destroyed it. Like, this used to be puncture free. And that's from the cats. All of this is from the cats. It's just destroyed. And that's just the front. The back is even worse. This chair was immaculate. Like, I brought this used and it looks so good, and now there's just puncture wounds everywhere. It's so very sad and unfortunate. So yeah. And as much as I love the heck out of my boyfriend, I am only gonna clean my stuff right now because it is very much more important for me to have a clean desk to work from. And if I'm cleaning up the area that he has right there, then I am not cleaning my desk, which has all this fur and litter everywhere. You can like hear it in my chair when I move it around. It's like, and usually, yeah, usually my chair moves around pretty soft and swiftly. So, I would like it to be that way because that helps my mental health a lot better. makes me feel put together and productive. And this cleaning will help me feel very put together and ready for my day. So, okay, now I will officially mute myself really quick so I can vacuum. So yeah. Okay. It looks a lot better in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Prince is definitely the dominant cat. Sleepy is the cute little scaredy cat. Gets chased around by Prince. Prince is the brave one who will go out of normal territory and explore. Yeah. All done with the vacuuming. There's a little bit of dust I could clean up, but I really gotta start getting some work done. But definitely this is a lot better. So much better than before. Thank goodness for vacuums. What the heck would we do without a vacuum? We would not have very clean homes, that's for sure. So yeah, that's looking a lot better. Whew. I feel a little bit of a mental relief as well as physical relief because I took action. And do you hear that? That sounds so much better. You don't hear a bunch of just like smooth rolling. That's so much better. Okay. And obviously I still have our bedroom, but I will just leave that for when my boyfriend gets back and I'll let him know, like, hey, I cleaned like my side of the room, but can we tidy up this half of the room together? Because I appreciate and I can understand why you say don't enable my partner by, cleaning up for him. And, I'm just guessing that you've probably been married for a long time and feel like there's, basic things that, I shouldn't really enable my partner by doing it for him if he's just going about life not kind of taking my kindness for granted. But we're kind of on a good vibe right now where, we acknowledge each other's kindness for each other and we do a pretty good job of sharing the chores. He can usually tell if something needs to be cleaned, so he's cleaned his desk recently, and it's just mostly because we were out of town this weekend, and he's at work right now, and I work at home, so I'm more bothered by the lack of cleanliness at home, and he will just save his cleaning for this weekend. It's extra dirty right now too because we were gone over the weekend, so trust me, he is a hard worker. He works full time and he does so much for me. And so sometimes the least I can do is just clean his little coffee area. He cleans his desk, he cleans everything else. He does his own laundry. He's very on top of it. He's very, very, very masculine in the sense that he's not depending on me to take care of him in like the mama kind of a sense. He definitely takes care of his own stuff, very on top of everything. And so so lots of good teamwork goes into keeping our place the way that we both like it. We're both very much on the same page. We like to have cleanliness, and then if he sees that I'm cleaning, he'll jump in with me and he'll start cleaning too. If I see that he's cleaning, tidying something up, then I'll join in, help him out, all these things. So I feel like we're a pretty good team. And so, but I do appreciate, just out of context, right? You say, don't enable him, don't clean up his stuff for him. but with context, you can see that we got a pretty good team going on here. And so, so yeah. Wow, I feel so much better. It's crazy. Just a pile of cat litter can just drive me nuts. But yeah, super, super quick and efficient. Just clean it all up. And then I'd like to go over my to-do list of things that need to get done today. It's already 10. I can put that on my list of like I vacuum so that I can feel even more accomplished. And let's see, then I've just got some responses to do. Some responses to respond to. Let's see. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure now just getting a lot of my work done, I'll just be kind of zoned in onto that. But I know it's been like over an hour. Wow. Just a solid hour of cleaning the kitchen and cleaning my room. I physically feel a lot more exerted, you know, when you just take action on something. And it's, and, you know, you could probably relate if you're doing yard work. It's very physical. You feel that mental motivation, and if your body follows through with it and you're able to get a lot done, then you just feel very like very accomplished afterwards. And so that's kind of how I feel now that I've done that. Now I'm just like thinking to myself, like, like, do I really even need to like get my steps done then if I just did a bunch of cleaning? But yeah, the answer is yeah. So I will be. I'm thinking of doing like a lower body. Oh wow, I just found so much more fur in the crevice of my desk. I'm thinking of doing like a lower body workout today. Where my trash can go. So yeah, 12 here live. So in about 2 hours, I'm gonna do a live leg workout. So all you really need for this will be a set of dumbbells. It's gonna be very basic, but effective stuff. We'll do some squats, RDLs, hamstring curls, that kind of a thing. So if you're curious and you're interested, and then I will hop back on at that time. To be super, super transparent, I've not been on top of my workouts, and so I figured it's because I need accountability too. So it's, not because I'm some perfect worker outer. It's just I have been before, but just needing that accountability as well as anybody else is. So we'll see who can hop on at that time. So yeah, okay, cool. That's awesome. I will see you then at 12. Yeah, get some work done now, whatever you need to do now. Let's hop back on at that time and get in a workout, and then we can do some more chatting and see what the rest of the day has in store. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit.